All right, we got a couple of Valtinsu EM5s today. Just popping the box on it. Got a couple more in here. We got a couple more on the way. So let's open this box and see what it's like. All right, guys, let's see what's in the box. Looks like the number plate. Some other hardware in here, a little tool kit. Looks like a pretty simple tool kit. We'll see how good it is when we open it up. Got the manual in here, and then of course the charger. Looks like a pretty good charger. We're at 48 volts, 5 amps. The built-in fan, so that's pretty nice. We got the front wheel, not installed, but of course you have your disc rotor on there installed. And it looks like the headlight is separate. This is the new Carbon Edition that comes with the headlight. I'm not sure what I think about the headlight. What do you think, Kyler? Is this a cool looking headlight or no?
Yeah, it's alright.
My 9-year-old knows what's up. He says it looks alright. I don't think it looks very good either. Alright, here we go. Fender, front wheel, headlight, rear shock. That should be all it takes to put this together, and then the handlebars, of course. Handlebars are zip tied nice. Everything looks like it's in pretty good shape. There was a hole in the box from the foot peg, which is why I couldn't get it out of the box originally. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, so there's the one bolt for your rear shock. It's already installed. Take that out. Put the rear shock in. We'll raise up the swing arm to here. And we'll put the front wheel on. Put the handlebars on, put the headlight on, be right back. Alright, let's see, I got the manual out. We got the rear wheel on, that was real easy. We showed you that earlier. Looks like the front spacer is going to go on this left side. So, well, there's two spacers to be clear. There's two different sizes. So you're going to go left and then the right. And we'll get the wheel in there. Make sure you put the rotor on the correct side. That way you have brakes. So we'll get that front wheel put on. I'll be right back. All right, so something we've noticed right away, got the front wheel on. This is actually quite a bit bigger than the Mototec 48 volt, which is pretty nice for adults. I'm gonna be riding one of these. We got a couple more right there we're gonna put together afterwards. All right, next, let's find some other components here. We need the clamp for the handlebars.
I'm surprised that all this kind of things.
Yep, little man's surprised that it comes together. Indeed it does. These are for your handlebars. They're gonna go underneath and then
I'm putting it in for you.
All right. The neighbors here. All right, so we've got it pretty much put together. One note I will say, do not put this on too tight that way because we weren't getting any spring back. So it's like a cruise control, it was just holding. Other than that, it looks like we need to put a little bit of air or a little bit of probably .4 in there and top it off. Got everything straightened out. We're gonna put the headlight on now. Yeah, this is a good size. Kyler, go ahead, hop on it. Yeah, well, he's 9. It's definitely bigger than the Mototec, which I'm happy about. That's pretty cool. All right, believe it or not, what took the longest was this stupid number plate with the headlight. It's mounted to the same brackets. I actually ended up having to take it back off. Got to get all the wires tucked in there, which wasn't that difficult, but it's really just the number plate mounts to this mount, which is also using the same headlight mount, which is probably why the first version didn't have a headlight, I think. And now the Carbon Edition has this new funky headlight, which I don't honestly know what to think about it. Leave your comment down below, but I'm thinking we're going to replace it pretty quickly. It's pretty ugly. The rest of the bike, though, looks really nice. These brakes are really nice. Calipers, or the rotors are definitely thicker. The brake pads look pretty thick. Everything feels pretty sturdy on this bike. Now I'm obviously comparing it to not a Sur-On, but to a Mototec. Now I have a few other different PEVs back here. Got that one, we got a couple different scooters. We got some unicycles back here, whole mess of stuff. All right, let's make sure the key works. All right. And power to the battery. Pull this battery out real quick, take that off, make sure everything looks good underneath there. And I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, everything's looking good. We got charger port here. I like that little cap. Battery here. It's got a nice lever on it, so we're gonna plug that guy in. Unplugs it. This side up, it says. All right, we got the battery plugged in. There we are. We have power. Did a safety check before, make sure you button everything up. I will say these did not have Loctite on it. So what I'm gonna actually do is go back and pull any other bolts out that I think would need some Loctite. I'm not sure if Valtinsu is using any Loctite on any of them. For sure, your rotors, caliper, obviously on the other side, gearing should have it. I mean, any of these other ones could just loosen up on there too. Now the one thing I noticed is that this is a little bit different. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I believe this one actually has gearbox. I don't know enough about these mid-drive motors to know for sure, but I believe this is using a different motor with what they were using before. 1600 watt Mototec, 48 volt. I'm in, first gears are way too slow. This is first. We're just not doing that. So we'll start with second, then we'll see if we can beat them in third. Count us down.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, it's so close.
Damn, okay, that's actually a lot faster than I expected yours to be.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go in third gear. If we can't beat them in third gear, then this thing's not worth it. All right, this is not full charge. This is right out of the box, guys. It says we're at about 70%. All right, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go!
So close. Damn. You like it?
All right, Kyler's trying it out for the first time. See what he thinks about it. How's it feel? Go to mode 2.